Hello. So, I have been trying to do this video for ages. I apologize. I've literally tried to do this in the middle of a convention, but every time I got interrupted, so I gave up. But I'm late, but I have fantastic news. Okay, so uh, very quickly, I will tell you straight up, I am saving my results, my weigh-in results, until the end of this video. I apologize. I just want to explain that I set myself a really big challenge this week. That's what I want to talk about, the challenge, what the rules were, so on and so forth, what I did to stick to that rule, challenges I had and faced, and all the things I had to say no to throughout this weekend, what I did to make sure that I stuck to this, and side effects that I experienced. Okay? I just want to. That's basically what I'm going to explain in this video, and I will save my results until last of this video. When I did last weigh in, which was Tuesday, the 22nd of October, I weighed in at 97.8 kilos. Off the top of my head, I have no idea what that is in pounds. I apologize. I can literally no, I can't. I was gonna say I can literally look it up, but I can't. Can't be bothered. I will figure out a way to say it. But that is where I started, 97.8 kilos last week. So I went away for 7 days, from Tuesday to Tuesday. I was house sitting for 5 days until my friend came home from Florida, and I had the house basically to myself. That house did not have any scales, so I could not do daily weigh ins. So I took this opportunity to stick to my rule, to stick to my diet, to stick to. This was every opportunity to make sure that every meal I had was protein packed. So I did a grocery shop. I got eggs. I got 6 chicken breasts. I got a packet of broccoli. I got wholemeal wraps. I got my organic fruit sticks, which were my favorite, honestly. I got spinach because we love spinach. Um, I also got milk because I thought she needed milk, but turns out no one at her house drinks milk, so whoops. Um, but yeah, uh, all protein and fantastic options. Oh, and I got a packet of chicken tenders because, yes, chicken tenders, yay. So that was my food for the week. I knew I was going to face temptations to get fish and chips or to get, some DoorDash, all that kinds of stuff while I was away. I was trying to stay away from the mindset of I'm on holiday, I deserve it, blah 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 blah. No, I was at home, I was at a house, I had a full kitchen that was clean, and I had access to all kinds of things in front of me, and boom, I should yeah, no, take advantage of that while I've got it. I'm gonna keep getting notifications, and I forgot to mute my computer. My bad. I've got hiccups now. Sorry. Um, yeah. So I ordered that. That was all the food I was gonna eat throughout the day. And like I mentioned, I went away to a convention. I went away to Armageddon Expo Auckland Springgeddon 2024. And I splashed this year and I got myself a VIP ticket because I haven't been back for 3 years. So I've missed 6 conventions. There's 2 Aucklands a year these days. They do spring and winter Geddon. So fun. I splashed on that. And it was fantastic. It was great. I honestly, the best experience I've had in years, and it's probably due to what I had available to me and the people that I got to speak to, which was just wonderful. Love them. Um, love these people. I'll get into that in a second. John Grimlon, you heard my heart. You always will. The original Dracula Mihawk for Funimation. Love you to pieces so much, sir. Oh, love you, man. Love you, sir. Love everyone that I got to talk to. It was amazing. Yes. So the temptation of I could order takeaways, I could get food from the canteen, things like that. It's always going to be around. And at Armageddon especially, there were quite a few artisanal food stalls this year. There was a gourmet donut stall, like a grown-up donut store. There was an entire corner of imported candy and drinks and stuff like that. I did have to buy from them and get a hydration drink. I had to get a Prime because I don't at one point I couldn't find any of the water bottle filling stands, so whoops, I had to get that and kind of worked, but not a fan of Prime. I'm sorry, that's just me. Not a fan, not for me. Um, maybe for you, but not for me. Um, yeah. That's the only times that I kind of diverted from my rule. Um, but yeah, again, no candy, no donuts, no nougat, nothing for me. I would go past the donut stand and it would smell amazing, and I would go, oh, I want it. I just want to try it, just a little bit, just sample, please. But no, nope. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. Even because it's Halloween. Well, it's nearly Halloween. Some stands also had treats and candy, out on their stands as well. I could still say no to that, which was sad. But I could. I know a lot of people, they give out candy and they give out sweets to give people a little bit of a sugar rush, or at least a boost in their energy throughout the day. Because some people genuinely just forget to eat at cons. That is a very common occurrence, and it sucks. But that is the thing that happens. So it's nice that the stalls offer these things out, but unfortunately, I just had to say no, which was fine. Um, yeah, but that was difficult. Um, yeah, moving on. What I did to stick to it, I brought food with me. They didn't check my bags to be like, hey, are you bringing food or glass or anything like that into the con? No, they didn't care, which was great. um, Again, even with all the food trucks and stuff like that, I still just brought my own food. I cooked up an entire packet of the chicken tenders. They were rolled in breadcrumbs, not panko breadcrumbs, panko breadcrumbs. So they're a little bit better for you, but not really. But it was still basically just chicken tenders with a tiny bit of seasoning. It was great. It was nice. I'd bring a few of those for me a day, and it was fantastic. It was all I needed to get me through the day. Um, and yeah, I had food in me. I had a lot of dry mouth. Back into symptoms. I had a lot of dry mouth. I went through 3 of these a day. I had the one water bottle, and then I kept on filling it up daily. It was, yep, that was the thing. That was the thing. Um, Dry mouth. The dry mouth was very real. I don't know why. It wasn't even the humidity or the convention, like aircon or anything like that. I've always experienced that in the office, um, like at work, but at the convention it was very weird. Um, yeah, but I experienced the dry mouth. I did notice my heart palpitations happening. That is another side effect that you can experience on Germine, as it is. Yeah, I experienced heart palpitations. Sometimes my heart was just beating a bit stronger. Sometimes my heart would miss a beat. That'd be fine. But I have looked into it quite a bit, and there are no long-term side effects that the heart palpitations will cause, unless I have a history of heart disease in my family. Which the only thing that I'm privy to is my dad having a heart attack in 2016. He survived. Don't worry about that. So I am in the clear. It's just uncomfortable for a little bit of time. Sometimes it's worrying. Don't get me wrong, especially when you do notice it. But ultimately, it was fine. Um, I did consistently hit my 6,000 steps a day every day the entire week. Minimum, I think the minimum that I hit was like 8,000 steps, but the maximum that I hit throughout the week was 14,000 steps. I'm pretty sure that was on the Saturday when I was in my size 7 shoes. Whoops, that was a mistake. Surprisingly, those ones didn't hurt as much as my fern shoes did, which were, I mean, to be fair, those were stilettos. And I had insoles in those shoes, so I don't know why those ones hurt. But I still did the 10,000 steps a day, which was great. Uh, I'm genuinely trying to think off the top of my head what else I need to talk about in this thing, and I'm kind of waffling. I apologize. Um, but yeah, stuck to my goals, did the do's, things like that. Sometimes I did miss a meal, um, as much as I would make eggs, like egg wraps, eggs, just fried up eggs, for breakfast. It was still like I'd wake up in the morning and be like, I really can't be bothered. I've got this thing to do, so instead I wouldn't have a meal. I would have just one of those organic fruit sticks because they're literally just fruit pounded into a tiny stick. So I felt good at that. I'd at least eaten something. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't a ton of calories. I think there were like 90 calories a stick. Um, but it was something in my gullet to get me going. And let's be real, I had coffee every day as well, and plenty of Coke Zero. Whoops. Um, I did miss meals sometimes, which is why at the end of the week I still had food left over. So my friend and I, we had movie night and we made taco seasoned chicken with broccoli and carrots, and she had mayo. I didn't, but it was still delicious. It was yummy. Your diet does not have to be bland. It was great. Yeah, but all that to say, ow, I need to get rid of these nails. It's time for these to come off. Um, Maybe I should survive a couple more days, but this one is lifting and it's really sore. Anyway, all that to say, I went through this entirely blind, not knowing if I was seeing results, if I wasn't seeing results, if I was losing weight, if I wasn't losing weight. I was doing what I needed to do. So when I got home yesterday and I unpacked everything, I once again hit my 6,000 steps a day. After the nightmare that it was to get home, I left the house at 7 o'clock in the morning to get to the airport for my 10:30 flight, and then it still took me ages to get home. I didn't get home until like 3 p.m. yesterday, which is, yeah, it's just a nightmare. I weighed in this morning at 95.8 kilos. That is a 2 kilo drop in 1 week. That is amazing. I'm immensely proud with myself. I am so happy that I stuck to this goal and I've seen a great drop in the weight. I'm so happy with myself and I know that it's working. And I know it's not just water weight now. I'm very happy. So I know it's working. I know we're losing. Time to keep going. Simple fact. 1 month down, 6.5 kilos gone. Pretty happy. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. See you next time, guys. Bye.